Welcome back to the Ain't Talking About Nothing podcast. Yeah, Trey Song shit. It's your boy Kels back in the building. You know my famous saying, back in the building. You can go ahead and follow us on Instagram and Twitter at ATBN_podcast. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at BuzzCityKels. And then to my left, we got...
Damn, that's a lot to remember, dog.
Every week.
HugoBuzzin over here. Anything country, anything Charlotte. We got Panthers. What is it? Minicamp? What is
minicamp starting up.
Yeah, Panthers minicamp. They down
lit
here
for the city.
Spartanburg, South Cat.
Yup.
You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Instagram. I need to get Instagram back buzzing. No pun intended. To my left. You say to my right?
It's your boy Day. You can follow me on Instagram at filter with an underscore at the end. And yeah.
Hey, why's it filter? You filter?
Yeah. I've actually wondered what does that mean?
I've been knowing you for years. Why is it filthy? Yo,
it was a play on
boy meets filthy.
So when I changed my Twitter name back in like 2012 or something like that, I did Boy Meets Filth because it was a play on Boy Meets World, the show. Yeah. Oh, okay, and I was like, Twitter a filthy place back then. Like it was wild. It was. So I was like, Boy Meets Filth. So it was just a little spin on that.
It was nasty.
Fair enough. Well, we added Deshaun to the podcast, right?
Hey. Clap it up. Here, I know Dave's been a regular too for a minute, so
yeah, man.
Hey, we're glad to have him. You know what I mean?
It was only right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We had to add him in. Appreciate it, Dave, for coming through always. You know.
Yo, what else has been popping in Charlotte?
Hold on. First, B couldn't be here tonight.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Shout out to B. She had to work tonight, but go ahead and follow her on Instagram and Twitter at Beeeutiful 3 E's. I think it's an underscore. It's an underscore on one of them, Jones. I don't know which one it is.
But yeah, something on there.
Also, for the YouTube followers, go ahead, hit the description. You can find all the links to all the audio episodes. PayPal if you really mess with us. I know I said that before. Go ahead and donate. We need it. We're trying to get this thing lit.
You can donate in beer too if you want. I'm down with that.
I need green.
I
need some dollar, or how Cardi said, I need some dollars. Hey, yeah, and also comment, rate, subscribe, all that good shit. But yeah, so I just had to get that out there.
Oh no, I'm just kind of wondering. I've been working a lot, so I'm wondering kind of what's going on in Charlotte. Cool.
Shout out to the city. I love Charlotte because I've been here for a hot minute, but man, this city is low key kind of cheeks in comparison to other cities. Oh my god, yo, I got out of the city for a little bit, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, I feel like every time I go out of town, I go to a city that's just like Charlotte. Like I go to Austin here in a week or so.
Austin's got to be way better than Charlotte.
No, it's bigger.
I go to Austin for the food.
Yeah.
I know somebody to stay out in Austin.
I've never been to Austin before.
I might have to slide through Austin.
Yeah. My brother lives in Austin.
I've ever been is Houston.
Oh, you been to Houston?
Yeah, but I was young.
I heard Houston was huge.
It is.
I told him, I was talking.
I want to go back as an adult because I heard it's lit.
Damn. I need to go back there. Shit, what we talking about?
Y'all say y'all had the topics this week, so what it is?
Ooh, I don't know. What are we talking about?
Go ahead, Dre, you always go with that.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about just what we miss from our childhood and things that are still relevant in our childhood. Like the Rugrats just came back and looking kind of
hold on. If you bring up that Rugrats shit, that shit is trash.
Nah, yo, don't do it like that. It looks fine. It just looks like Chucky's on heroin.
No, Chucky looked like the dude from 13 Reasons that was about to go clap the thing up.
Yeah, I've actually never seen 13 Reasons.
Oh, come on. Nah, you gotta watch it.
It's a good show.
Show's fire.
Yeah, it is.
Does it have white people on it?
That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's like
it's fire though.
It's the problems of middle class suburbia.
Oh, yada. Only black people entertain me. Only black people entertain me.
That's surprising.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
That is surprising.
If they're on a screen, I'm only paying attention to black people.
Oh, we lit.
We lit. But so we were talking about. So we had a past episode. We were talking about the evolution of dating or whatever.
Yeah.
And we were talking about passing notes in middle school.
Yeah, no, that's the Lost Files episode.
Yeah. That's came out so far, right?
No, that's the episode that we lost. So hey, now we got it on camera. Hey, you see how God worked? Look at God.
Won't he do it? But let's go down the line and let's just talk about what do we miss from childhood? So it could just be anything, really. But I feel like I know what everyone's answer is.
Childhood.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You got it.
Whoo.
Let's say from ages like from the age you remember stuff till
Being out.
before college.
Being outside.
So I'd say from age like 10 up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 10 up, man. What do I miss? Honestly, not having to pay for shit.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Everything being cheaper.
Life.
Your parents had you.
Woo. Life was so fire.
Yeah, man, being an adult is trash.
It's not trash, but you just got a lot of responsibility.
It's trash.
That equals trash.
Kels, what about you, man?
Being outside.
Being outside is good.
Being outside was so fire.
You go outside now? My favorite portion would be the blue Huffy that I got. So we're going to talk about our favorite things about childhood. So we talked about, what we miss. Kels, you were saying smelling like outside. And Deshaun was saying...
That's a beautiful smell, man. That really is a beautiful smell.
Honestly, I
Stinky.
feel like it's just like kids nowadays, man. I don't think they live the way we did.
They
like
do.
every
We had
generation
so much
says that,
fun.
though.
It just depends on where you're at. Because
I feel like the kids today, it's so much technology for them that they grow up faster. They on
that's
Twitter.
true.
But we had
that's true.
technology,
That's
too.
true. No, not like this.
We caught the beginning of it.
I had aim and porn, too.
Yeah, but we caught.
But you know the trouble
Yeah, but
you had
you
to
had-
go through to you had to
I was
wait.
about to say you still had to put yours in the VCR too.
Yo, chill.
You had to wait until you were able to get the HBO channels that jumped.
Yeah, I feel like it's just different now.
Dog.
You remember,
oh, I saw a titty.
You remember those things?
Oh, I saw a titty.
You're on the HBO channel and this shit's just fluttering.
Like these kids now, I think they just grow up too fast. Because even these kids they know how to use phones at 6.
No, they know how to use it at 2.
Yeah,
My
and
little
then-
cousin was 2 years old and he knows how to go watch his thing
Yeah,
on YouTube.
by the time they 13, they got a Twitter and they on there with adults.
Yeah.
We ain't have that option. We was
Yeah,
still
you
watching.
right.
We was watching wrestling. We had Pokemon cards. We was on scooters outside. These kids ain't living like us.
Wrestling was so fun.
Yo, Monday Night
Just 'cause you
Raw.
thought it was real.
Oh
And
my
then it came
God.
on late. I remember my mom being like, "You can't finish this because you gotta go to bed. You got school the next day."
Yo, you know how trash
the
Mondays
worst.
are? But you remember being younger and being like, damn, Monday's not so bad because Monday Night Raw comes on.
Yeah.
Yo, we back. We had a little technical difficulty, but we figured it out. We got the best sound man on earth.
Hey, shout out to Zranda Papio.
Sandy Papi. Sandero Papi. Nah, yo, so we've been talking about childhood. I actually want to switch it up a little bit. So we were talking about music on the break a little bit. At least I thought we were. Or maybe I had that in my head. But I want to talk about, the one song that you heard that kind of changed your life. I know it sounds kind of sappy and kind of weird. But,
I like that.
But I'm not talking about, just the one song. It had to have been, a song where you were in a moment and, you realized, you stepped back and you were like,
I got
shit, I'm somewhere.
I got a couple.
All right.
So there's a few songs anytime, no matter how many times I hear it, no matter where I'm at, no matter where I hear it, it's always gonna move me. So as soon as I hear sicker than your average,
Hey.
Papa Twist, carriage off instinct. No, anytime I hear that shit, I'm lit. I don't
So
care
do you
where I'm
remember,
at.
when was the first time you heard that?
The first time I heard it,
Or
I was-
you consciously remember hearing
consciously remember somewhere in New York, but the moment that stands out in my head is them riding Biggie through Brooklyn,
it? Yeah.
and, when he died, in his casket or whatever, and then them playing that and them going nuts. That memory sticks out. I wasn't there, obviously, but I remember seeing that as a youngin', and I was like, damn, they really loved him. Dog.
Oh, okay.
They were so anytime I hear that song, I'm always like, I love that. And then one more, and then I'll pass it off. Is what's I need you, baby.
Oh, Lauryn Hill?
Yes, because my
The
mom.
concert canceller?
Yeah, my mom played that album 2 or 3 years straight. So
Yeah, yo, you always tell me that.
yeah. So anytime I got in the whip, it was nothing but the miseducation of Lauryn Hill. So like anytime I hear a Lauryn Hill song or like I see like a Lauryn Hill visual, I'm always like, damn, yo, she was fire.
Yo, that actually connects with mine. I was actually gonna let Day go next, but anytime I hear that song or Summer Rain from Carl Thomas, because they came out in the same summer, right?
Yeah,
I feel like they did.
I believe so.
But I used to spend my summers in Baltimore, so anytime I think of that song, I'm always in my aunt's car, like riding down the streets of Baltimore.
As soon as you hear that, it's so fire.
And then, so all my cousins were, they lived in the city.
Yeah.
And like out of all the cousins, me and my brother were the only ones that really lived in the country. So we visited my cousins for like a week or two in Rochester, New York, which is a pretty big city for New York. And
no, that's actually really big. That's like one of the bigger cities.
And they had a step show. I didn't realize I was at a step show.
Yeah.
But there was like, I remember there was black people everywhere, dog. There was black people.
Are you really from a cave?
Everywhere. No, I was. And then can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody hold me down. And I didn't know what P Diddy was. I didn't know who Mace was at the time. But like I was in the they called it the War Arena at the time, or it was. So the biggest arena in Rochester at the time.
Gotcha. I would know.
The whole stadium was rocking, dog. Damn. And I had to have been like maybe 7. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Well, no, you couldn't have been 7.
Dog, I was young.
That's too early.
I was young.
You probably had to be like at least 11.
Something. Yeah. And I remember looking around like, yo, everybody is going crazy over this.
Dog, they had the wave.
No, they really. Those are like the 2 or 3 songs where I like really remember I was here when this song came on.
I got a couple more in my head too. I was like,
so mine,
I like this.
So one of mine is T-Pain, Buy You a Drink. And I remember that one.
The wave too.
That was. You was in college.
Nah, that was high school.
Oh, okay.
That was senior year of high school.
I'm old.
That was the anthem.
Yeah.
Senior year of high school when T-Pain was on his run, and that came out. So anytime I hear that song, I automatically remember high school.
Shorty snapping.
Girls, I remember high school. That's all I remember.
That's fair.
My second is...
Was that like your senior year song?
That was my senior year, yeah.
I feel like everybody should remember their senior year song.
So, my second thing is the whole Triller album from Rick Ross.
Okay.
And the reason why I remember that is because the summer that came out, I was down in Florida. I spent the whole summer with my aunt.
Yeah. So
I was really living that Florida life
when
Rick Ross dropped.
So yeah, he was out there.
So I was down in Florida mobbing. So that whole Triller album, anytime I hear a song from that, I'm like, oh, I remember that song.
That was before the huh.
Yeah. So I was down there living that Florida life.
That was before Maybach music too. That was before like
Maybach music.
Maybach music, yeah.
Maybach music. The song was on Triller.
So but that was before like he started created doing the like drop.
I don't remember honestly.
Damn. Speaking of senior year songs, that brought back a memory because I remember our senior year song was that T.I. that What You Know About That.
Oh, yeah.
What You Know About That. What You know.
I actually didn't like my senior year, so I can't really remember the song. But
I
remember my freshman year. That's when Webby came out. And then
Wipe Me Down did not come out.
No. I'm talking about Girl, Give Me That. That came out my freshman.
No,
girl, give me that. Girl, give me that.
They played it at my orientation, dog. I remember this.
Wait, freshman in college or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then the Jeezy album came out that same summer.
Yeah.
Woo!
No, you're definitely right.
That was some hot heat right there, dog.
Girl, give me that.
No, chill.
That's some classics. So, like, all right. So now that you brought that up, that's actually like a great topic that you brought up. Do you think kids associate albums that come out with like a time period on where they're at now in life? Because like I feel like there's plenty of albums that like I look back on and I'm like, I remember when this came out, when this dropped, like it was a moment, it meant something. Like I remember when Carter 1 dropped and we were wearing Air Raids and Jabot shorts and like we were going to Carowinds. Like I feel like it was like it meant more than what this new shit means.
I disagree. I think they still have that same feeling, but how often do we talk to high school kids to even know? Yeah. But I do
but it
think
moves so much faster.
But I do it does, but I think they still have like I was in high school at this time when Chief Keef dropped Glow Gang 3 or something. They listen to that stuff.
They do.
Even though we don't like it, that's their music, and they know when Famous Dex drop something.
So you think that they still create moments for themselves?
Yeah, I think so. I think they still remember. Like, oh man, I lost my virginity around the time Famous Dex dropped.
But like the moments that like we have when we were younger, I feel like those moments still captivated everybody. So like our moment for that song is something different, but like I still feel like the people that was older than us were still like, damn, I remember where I was at when that came out. I just feel like the music might have been a little bit better.
I think regardless, because like, so for instance, I remember like going to my brother's varsity basketball games, and I remember they came out to like Space Jam. I remember us coming out to Roll Out by Ludacris.
Yeah.
Like, I think you always just like, you're always going to correlate a song with an event that you were at.
Well, to Kels' point, I do think back in our day, the gap between like the younger kids and the older like adults
was
smaller, so they did listen to the same music.
Yeah.
Like think about when Diplomatic Immunity dropped.
Yeah.
Everybody was listening to that.
And we were youngins.
Yeah, we were young when that came out. But nowadays, like I'm not listening to Famous Dex. I'm not listening to.
I know a few songs. But
but I'm not listening what them younger kids be listening to, and I'm not even that old. Like,
I mean, every now and then, like I still like check in to see like what they're listening to, but like
you know,
it's not necessarily like my cup of tea.
Yeah,
I get that.
So
but
I
like,
do agree with that.
But like, you remember when Jeezy first dropped, and he had
nuts.
He literally had a T-shirt banned from high schools.
Yeah,
I honestly thought.
Is there movement? Is there movements like that anymore?
Well, I didn't think that there was going to be another movement like 50 Cent until Young Jeezy came out. To be totally honest, I felt like that boom was so big when 50 came out. I just remember being everywhere and 50 Cent was playing. And then when I went to A&T, and I know it was real because I was at A&T.
Oh yeah.
And
you had some
anywhere you went, Jeezy was playing. Anywhere you went.
So what were the booms? I would say I agreed. 50.
50 was definitely.
I think you got to say Dipset.
Dipset is definitely a boom.
had everybody.
Yeah,
going
that's
crazy.
definitely a boom.
I was never the biggest Jeezy fan, but I remember Jeezy's movie.
I'm part of the Jeezy
Everybody
hype.
had a snowman shirt,
man.
walking down the halls in high school.
I listened to the Recession until like it got the scratches on it where it didn't work.
Yeah,
no more.
I remember his movement.
Soulja Boy had a movement. Being honest, I'm
No.
just being real. I'm just being real.
Yeah,
There was a dance
Hold on.
movement. There was a dance movement.
I get.
I agree.
I agree. I get what you're saying, but I think Soulja Boy is actually the godfather of this viral shit.
Yeah.
Made a fun song with a dance to it.
He had Michelle Obama doing the you. You know what I mean? Like right now, that would be the Soulja Boy challenge.
Freshman year
on
of
Instagram.
college, we was at parties doing the Superman. Like,
yeah.
So
you
I
were
remember
super
it.
soaking that.
We were doing that.
Yeah, we were doing the Superman.
I tell you who else had a movement that they don't necessarily get the credit that they deserve. Shout out to like Travis Porter and them.
Yeah.
And Roscoe Dash.
Roscoe Dash.
They had a boom.
I don't agree.
What?
I don't agree of them having a boom the way any of those other people we just named.
No,
had a boom.
not on the scale of them. But if you were in college during the time that Roscoe Dash and Travis Porter was popping, you know that they were lit. They had the parties rocking.
I mean,
but that's not a boom to me though. Like because you having songs that college kids to dance to. That's not really.
What are they dancing to now?
I'm sure I don't listen to their music, so I can't say.
Yeah, it's hard for us.
But I'm sure they have music that they dance to. Parties aren't dead.
No, they do. They have music that they do drugs to.
I think,
that they dance to.
So
Kids still dance.
Because I think like the first big rap boom for us, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know, could be Eminem. I guess I don't know.
And I know kids still dance because just going back to that point, because they still do. I be seeing my little brothers do the shoot.
Oh, okay. Shoot. No. All right, now I'll give you that. They dance. Yes, they dance, but they don't dance with like they don't do the whole like.
It's not choreographed.
They're not saying, "Oh shit, this song is some song that I need to grab a chick to and I need to dance to." They're not.
Nah, I disagree. I disagree.
What are they dancing to?
I disagree.
What are they dancing to?
I told you I don't listen to the music, but I do agree that they still Hold on, wait. You're not gonna say that freaking on a chick in the
They don't do that no more. Yes, that's
lost.
exactly what I'm saying.
Nah, that's not what you're saying.
That art is lost.
That's not what you're saying.
That art is lost.
And I got little brothers, so I know that they're still doing that.
Okay, and
I just don't know what they're doing it to.
I'm in there. I know what these young cats is listening to. There's not a song out right now where they're like, oh damn, let me make sure I got a chick so I can.
So what music? What music do the teenagers listen to that you clearly know of?
Okay, so
since you've been to teenage parties,
I'm not saying I've been to teenage parties, but I'm like I know what they're listening to.
Right.
They're listening
like Kermit on the couch right now.
They're listening to XXX Tentacion. They're listening to
Yuck.
21. They're listening to Juice
21.
WRLD. They're listening to Yachty.
21.
They're listening to
Yanni makes songs that you could dance to.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No chicks.
What Kelvin's asking is who is this generation's T-Pain?
There. When's the last time you heard somebody make a Juvenile song, back that thing up or something like that? They don't make that. They don't make those songs no more.
I disagree. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, then give me an example.
Well, you want me to name like
Yes,
kid music?
one
I don't know.
Name one song.
How many times do I have to say that I don't listen to kid music?
Okay, then
I listen to my music.
Okay,
but
so
I'm not saying I don't believe that era is lost.
It is. It's
I
dead.
do believe that they still listen to dance music.
It's dead. So name one song.
We can't.
Do I have to? I mean, do you want me to call up my little brother or something? Like, what do you want?
You got a computer in your hand?
Yeah, actually,
All
call.
right, then Google it.
No,
I got a
actually,
computer.
no, actually, call your brother. Let's do it.
All right, hold on, wait. We gonna.
Yeah,
no,
let's do it live. Let's do it live.
Yeah, we'll do it live.
Let's
do it live.
I think you're wrong. They're not listening to songs where you.
No, I mean, I'm not saying he's right or wrong. I actually just want to see. Like, I actually want to hear. He ain't paying his phone bill, B.
Oh, back up. Hold on, I gotta back up.
Oh, he got two phones.
Hey, while he's calling the, see now he got me hyped now.
Nah. Here we go. We getting them on the
ready,
phone.
I'm ready to talk.
All right.
I'm telling you, they
Wait,
don't.
so what age is your brother?
He's 19.
19. All right.
Hey, Damo, you busy?
I'm at work, but I'm on break now.
Oh, you on break? All right, I'm gonna be quick. So you go to like high school parties, like back when you were in high school, whatever. You went to parties, right?
No,
Or even now, do you go to parties now?
I only been to one.
All right, did y'all dance at the party?
Yeah,
Did you dance with girls at the party?
yeah.
Okay, so you
Okay,
danced
no,
with girls at the
yeah,
party.
yeah.
So what kind of music were they playing at the party that you danced with girls to? Like, just name some songs.
What they play?
Do do do.
Yeah, saying they doing
Hold
choreograph
on,
shit.
hold on. Let him.
Yeah.
Dang, I really can't remember. Oh,
Tell
they played some Chief Keef in there.
So,
My point
Come
exactly.
on.
wait.
My point,
So y'all was
they're not freak dancing
Hold
to
on,
Chief Keef.
chill. So y'all was listening to like Chief Keef in the party, but you could dance the girls to it though, right?
Yeah, to
They
Finado.
played Benita. That's like the only Chief Keef song, but they played like other songs from other people. But I don't remember what it was.
All right, fair enough. I'm gonna let you go. You go back to break. All right.
So my point exactly.
Damn, that was
Yo,
a fail.
they in there.
I feel like that was a fail.
That was a fail.
They in
when
there.
he said Chief Keef, I was like, come on.
They in there dancing to Finado. Like, come on, man.
Like,
I told you, they just don't make music like that no more.
no, so
Okay,
okay.
no. Hold on, wait. I got one for you.
I'ma let y'all go.
So I don't really know.
Step back.
Well, yeah, because when Back That Ass Up came out, you know, Juvenile and them were adults and we were kids dancing into it.
Yeah.
What's the little wild boy that Black Youngster got boots?
Oh, can I that booty?
You think kids ain't dancing to that nowadays?
No, you got me on that. If you would
Whole
have
lot
said
of
that,
booty.
if you would have said that,
That booty?
but I still, but even though you use that as an example, they're still not. Hey, we gonna dance? Like it's mostly like the girls dancing in the circle with their girls, and the dudes just hitting the little stupid ass Black Youngster dance.
So you're saying they're individual dancers now?
No, I'm just saying there's not music anymore where like you freak dance. Pause. Like that's what it used to be called back in the day, but like you just don't do it no more.
So okay, so
all right,
hold
on. You remember when Travis Porter had "Running in That Like I Crashed on Me"?
Oh no!
When you heard that, you knew what time it was.
I know our college parties.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They don't make songs like that.
Hey,
no
the
more.
black parties at Pembroke. Hey, the lights be off. We used to be.
These kids just want to pop their Xanax.
Okay, well, let me bring up something
and live their life.
So I clearly remember the song that I most danced to, other than T-Pain, was "Black and Yellow" by Wiz. So not every song, but we used to dance to that song all the time in 2C, all the time.
What?
So.
Yo, nobody was dancing. We might have been getting hyped to Black and Yellow, but nobody was.
I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't.
But you could dance to songs that weren't necessarily made.
That was my point.
Yeah. Okay. I feel you.
I guess.
But
I don't know. Yeah.
But yeah, I think kids still do. And here's my example. Here's another thing I thought of. So I'm on Twitter heavy. So I see these girls nowadays post these parties that they go to, like in New York, where all the girls are twerking. So are you trying to say that they twerk to the kids nowadays aren't like, oh, let me go jump on that?
No, they're not. And I'll tell you why they're not doing it. Because all the girls now are like, they're only doing their shit for the gram or for the snap. If you're a dude, you better not pull up on them because they're going to give you the wild curve and they're going to embarrass you. They're going to be like, ugh, get off me. Ugh, get this nigga out of here, you corny ass. You know what I mean? And then they're only dancing with their girls, and the dudes are so discouraged now that they don't even want to pull up on them. So they're just chilling with their boys, buying wild drinks that they're going to end up spending mad money that night, looking around like, yeah, she was bad, wasn't she? She was bad. Yeah, she was bad. It's trash now. The landscape is garbage. The internet.
It's a virgin's world.
The internet just ruined fun. Hey, that's a topic for
internet ruined fun.
The internet ruined fun, man.
Hey, that could be the title of our.
Yeah. It's all about perception now. It's not about having fun.
I agree.
It's all about perception. Like the chick is like, damn, I gotta make sure I look good for the gram.
Like I agree with that. I don't think that the teenagers lost everything, but I do agree with like internet ruined fun.
Yeah, the internet
really did.
The internet has ruined fun. Like you can't do shit no more without like, damn, let me make sure I get this captured.
Yeah, like let me pull out my phone.
Yeah.
Actually, people be at parties now recording the party more than they enjoying it.
They be sitting there.
Damn, that is kind of whack.
And
they
then
be at the club, like,
and then it don't even be looking lit.
Drunk
like it don't even look. And then if it was lit, you wouldn't even have your phone out.
That's true.
Internet ruined fun. You heard it here from Kels. But hey, we're gonna wrap. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You got something to say? Go ahead. Sorry, y'all done got me heated.
Yeah, that got a little out of line. I was just trying to ask niggas what they remember hearing when they were where they were at. This ain't the last segment, dog. We in here.
Cut that.
We in here. Hey, we're gonna go to break. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right, yo, we back. I guess not me, but these two were arguing about if kids are still booty.
Yeah, so let's bring it back. Hold on. I got a question. So there's not even artists anymore that make songs like Trey Songz make.
Yeah. Go girl.
There's a lane
it's
for
your
that.
Birthday. Open wide.
There's a lane for dance music. There's
Well,
a
Trey
lane
Songz
for
is still around.
No, he's not.
Don't
Yes, he
do
is.
that.
No,
Don't do
he's not.
this.
Trey Songz still makes music.
Nobody listening to it.
Hey, we might have to kick.
We
Dave
not
out.
listening to it.
Okay,
You're comparing your
these
ears to
are-
17, 16, 15-year-olds.
You think 17 and 16-year-olds are listening to Trey Songz?
Why wouldn't they be?
Because he's old. He dusty to them.
How do you know that?
Well, he's figuring they're not listening to him because
We're not listening
neither
to
are
him.
we.
Yeah.
Hold on. When we were kids, dog, we were listening to
Dog.
35-year-old
Yes,
grown men.
But that's a different era. We also didn't have an abundance of kids our age making music. And even if we did, they didn't.
know if that's
They
necessarily
didn't seem as young. Like
I mean, Joel's
okay,
and Wayne.
I agree.
That's-
Exactly.
yeah,
maybe,
like
but-
Yeah,
Big,
they were
Biggie
our
died
age.
at like what 24, but he didn't. He seemed like a 40-year-old when I was young.
Nah, I feel you on
Yeah.
that. I feel you
Wait,
on that.
who?
Biggie.
Oh, hey, he was.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I feel you on that.
So I'm saying, like, there's no way these young kids are still listening to Trey songs. They're not.
Okay, so
I definitely don't believe those Trey songs.
So what artists are around today that kids would be listening to? So we know they listening.
That's like our age demographic.
Yeah, we could say that.
Drake.
Okay, so they're listening to Drake.
Yeah,
Who else?
That's about it.
That's
literally about it.
I can't think of any. I don't know.
Nah, there gotta be more than that.
No.
So you don't think kids listen to, let's say, Young Thug?
He's not
Lil
our age.
Baby.
They're not our age demographic. That's them. That's their music.
Yeah, Young Thug is kind of them.
That's their music.
Thug's a in between.
No, he's not.
I don't know.
No, it's not.
Okay, I'll give you that one. I'm trying to think of artists that I fucking listen to, because honestly, I'm listening to like right now Drake and Pusha T. Maybe
That's what I'm saying.
they not listening to
Pusha T 58
Yeah.
with dusty ass silly braids. Like they're not listening to that.
Who else? Dave East.
They're not listening to
I know,
Dave.
but Dave East don't even make like party music that you even want to dance to.
I don't even listen to Dave East.
But that don't mean that
Relax.
he's not popping because you don't listen to him.
No.
Dave East is still an artist that
he's
people
popping.
listen
No,
to.
he's popping out here. But they're listening to like
believe
their R&B of what they're listening to is like. Don't get me wrong, Jacquees is fire.
Yeah, I like Jacquees.
Jacquees is fire.
I think they're listening to like
A Boogie fire.
Yeah, he's not us though.
P&B Rock, he fire.
Yeah, they listen to all of that.
Listen,
they
but-
probably listen to
but
Post
even-
Malone.
But even then, that's not like
Bryson
real R&B either, though. That's like some like I'm on some melodic shit.
No, I agree.
What about like Bryson Tiller and all them?
They were rocking with
That
Bryson
low
for a
wave.
minute.
Yeah.
But
Bryson
I think
Tiller was getting
I think
some
his
buzz.
I think his wave might be
Yo,
finished.
you think anybody's listening to Nicki Minaj anymore?
Ooh, I'm glad you brought that up. Nicki Minaj is holding on for dear life. I hope this clip goes viral too. Yo, she is finished out here. Put a fork in her. She is done.
I got a funny take on Nicki Minaj though. So I personally think that
Trash.
once the internet gets a hold of who they like or don't like,
You're done.
you're done.
Yeah.
Because everybody used to love Nicki.
Yeah.
And then one day somebody woke up and was like, you know what? Fuck Nicki, she whack. And everybody says she's whack now. But it didn't used to be that way.
I tell you what it is. When you're on top long enough, eventually they're going to start hating you.
Well, it's hard for a girl rapper to be on top.
That's
for a
not true.
while.
Because
I think so.
back in the day, there wasn't just one girl rapper that ran the game. There was multiple girls. You had Lil' Kim, you had Foxy, you had Queen Pen, you had Lauryn Hill, you had
Yeah, no, I understand that.
there was more of a lane for it.
And my thing is, even if you do fall off, you don't have to be hated. It almost seems like everybody hates Nicki now.
No, it's
they're
not-
like, oh, this bitch is corny.
They don't hate her. They're just tired of her. And
I guess.
and there's only so many years you can.
Entrepreneur niggas with the mouth gals.
She says the same thing all the time. You bitches is my sons. She's gave us about 368 versions of.
Yeah, but I honestly like her more than I like Cardi B.
That's fine, but
I'd rather hear her.
But
And then-
you're in the
Cardi B.
minority.
And then on top of that, what rapper doesn't repeat themselves? Every rapper repeats themselves. Or,
They do.
I'm better than you niggas.
They do. That's why we don't listen to Wayne no more.
Well,
No, Wayne's just straight up got trash.
I think the best actually don't repeat themselves.
What do you
No,
listen to?
I never really heard Biggie repeat himself.
Well, he had 2 albums.
No, yeah, I understand
It
that.
didn't last long enough.
I never really heard Eminem repeat himself that much.
Dude had 3 solid years of rapping.
I agree with that, but when you say repeat yourself, what do you mean by repeat yourself?
I mean, like everyone always has like those little my sons.
Wait,
like,
did you say Eminem?
Yeah, I never
He
really
killed
heard
his mom on 3,000 songs. What are you talking about?
He did, but it was always in a different way.
That's repeating
it's
himself.
still
It's not.
repeating
You're
yourself.
not,
Yes, it
you're not
is.
saying my sons on every single song.
He killed his mom and Kim on
No,
3,000
that was
songs.
just an example. He's not saying that she literally says my son.
No, she really does.
No, she doesn't.
No,
She
really,
says-
she really does.
She insinuates that she's the queen.
No.
and that she's running these.
on
bitches.
just about on damn near 8 out of 10.
I haven't heard her say my
On damn near 8 out of
That's
10
my
songs.
son.
These bitches is her sons on about 8 out of 10 songs.
well, fuck it, y'all her sons.
She'd be like, "You bitches is my sons." Phoenix.
Here's my thing,
Shit
though.
is
Here's my
garbage.
thing. If
Get her
you
outta
have
here.
a problem with a artist being on top for too long, somebody got to step up to knock him off.
And Cardi has. Broop, broop.
No, hold on, wait, whoa.
She's out of here.
And you know what? I like Cardi's album. Cardi had a good album for her first album, but
Cardi
hasn't done enough to knock Nicki off.
Yes, she has.
No, people are just
Hold
tired
on.
of Nicki, so they champion her.
Hey, how many number ones does Nicki have?
I really don't know because I don't pay attention to the charts.
Cardi got 2 of them.
I don't know.
You mean currently right now?
Super Bass had to be a number 1.
Nah, I don't think it was.
And then what's the one? Starships.
Starships.
That had to be a number 1.
Are you just saying
Super,
all
but
time?
Super, I
feel like if out of any of them, Super Bass would have been.
But I don't think it was. I don't think it was.
Wait, are you trying to say that Nicki has no number ones?
I don't know.
I don't think.
Nah,
she has
do the
any-
research on that because I don't believe it.
I don't think she has any number ones. But Cardi got 2
I'll
number
look it up.
ones off one album.
I don't think I believe it. I know Nicki had to have had.
I don't think Nicki has any number ones.
Yeah,
I'll look it up.
We gotta look that.
She just ran rap though. I give her props. I love Nicki because she's from Queens, so I love Nicki. But I'm just tired of her, and as well as
She's got 2.
what are they?
Anaconda.
Oh
Yeah, Anaconda was big when it came out.
My apologies, Nicki.
It's not telling me the other one. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
And these are her. So Anaconda and Your Love.
Your love.
Yeah, that was big when it came out.
Yeah.
Okay.
My apologies, Nicki. I'm so sorry.
And Moment for Life wasn't a number 1, but that's right under it.
Damn, that was a fun song
Anaconda
too.
as well.
Damn, I feel like I sat here and just disrespected.
Yo, Super Bass is really down low on the list. Roman's Revenge is.
Oh, that song was trash.
That song was doo-doo.
That song was dookie butt.
Pound the Alarm. So all her pop stuff was.
Damn. Hey, my apologies. Sorry, Nicki.
So they both got 2.
Yeah, we know you
I think-
listening to Nicki, so
Well, I hope you hear this.
she listening.
I'll tell you what the sentiment is about Nicki right now. We're all just kind of tired of it, and she should probably humble herself. If Nicki was to come out and humble herself and embrace the younger generation of female,
talking about.
No, listen, hear me out. If she was to come out and embrace the younger generation of female rappers right now, they would put Nicki on such a high pedestal right now. Like, she's getting a lot of flack right now because she's just been shitting on the girls for 8 to 10 years. If she was to come out right now and be like, yo, Cardi is dope. Yo, Stefflon Don, I rock with her. Yo, Hood Celebrity, she's dope too. Hey, Dej Loaf, I'm going to come throw you on a song on Queen. People would be like, damn, yo, Nicki really ushering in the new wave. Like, yo, she dope for that. That's the same thing that the men do.
Damn.
After you reach a certain
agree.
level.
I agree.
Well, for a nigga that listens to nothing but the charts, I've honestly only heard of like one of those female rappers other than Nicki Minaj. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine because you're not really engulfed in like
No, that's fine, but I'm
like
talking about
the
charts.
genre. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not engulfed in the genre. So like, she could bring one of them up with her.
But exactly, she has to bring one of them up in order for me to hear about them.
Yeah, like the people that don't really listen to it. Yeah, I get it.
So they're kind of trash.
No, they're not trash.
So Nicki's
They're not trash. They got
technically still on top.
no,
If she has to bring them up.
no. She has the tenure, and she has the respect, the respect, and she has the clout. Yeah, I hate using that word, but yes, she has the clout to bring somebody up to her level. Like, almost like what Drake does. Like, every year, Drake brings somebody from the garbage
That's true.
up into the mainstream.
Like the weekend.
Well, you can say it started
Oh,
there.
you said from the garbage. So it's...
See, come on. But I knew what you were doing there.
I see. He's been trying to bait it for
He has
like.
been. He has.
I'm just not even
He
like
has been.
giving him
But
that.
yes, if that's the sentiment you want to go with, yes. If she was to do that, like, and honestly, it's not too late for Nicki to start doing that, but she probably should have started doing that a couple years ago.
Yeah, I think it's too late for her.
It's not too late.
I think everybody just done with her now. She just got to go. Everybody tired of her. Cardi's the new champion.
It is.
Like, they
And
just
you
sick
know,
of her.
and you know what? Didn't mess up. But you know what? Like, I hope Cardi does not reach out to her and be like, yo, this is my idol. Because it's the same shit that Nicki did to Lil' Kim. She got her whole style from her and never bigged her up.
Yo, you know what I think is really the death of Nicki is that Nicki stopped. Oh damn! Well, Nicki stopped rapping and she went to pop, and then these new girls came out and they started rapping, and that was a real issue. Like, Nicki is not rapping anymore, so
She kind of is. She on that Chun-Li shit. Whatever. I mean,
we can talk about this another.
we're gonna have to bring we're gonna have to bring this back. But yeah, hey, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this episode. Hey, go ahead and follow us on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube at ATBN_podcast. Yeah.